Bearcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bearcats offense will have the first possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well. But
oh, he's got some space. The 40, inside the 30, the 10, touchdown Bearcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Snagged in the middle. It's Canty. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give is to Williams. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room in to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The extra point here would tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Right on the money. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Punt is on its way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense
Turning it on. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Using the quick game. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a connection. Really putting together a threat now. They get... It's at the 37. The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll go right back to the run. Got the 1st down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
14, Cincinnati, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Cincinnati, 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And they haven't got the outing they had hoped for from this junior quarterback. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Under fire. He's got an open man. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Warrior. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Trying to get the corner. Fakes his man miss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move. Leipold is a six-time national champion at the Division III level, but last season a step back for the Jayhawks as they were plagued by turnovers and close losses.
Yeah, and Jalen Daniels just needs to stay healthy. This is a guy at quarterback that when he does, and he's playing at a high level, this offense is just up and down the field. They're lighting up the scoreboard. They got to keep him healthy. He's got to be consistent. If they do that, Jayhawk fans will be cheering a lot.
Well, I think that's the thing that's fun now. If you're a Rock Chalk Jayhawk fan now, you know you've got an exciting offense. You win a few more close games a year ago. There's no telling what that season could have been. So still a lot of reason to be excited about being a Kansas Jayhawk fan.
Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. On the ground, it's Pryor. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. It's complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Might be changing the route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice game. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw again. Gets it out fast.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Makes a man miss. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The hand to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bringing the heat. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the...
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Working the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got a man. It's Caldwell. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Makes the catch. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dump. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They go to the draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to James Madison.
Breaks into the open.
Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd down coming up. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Dumps it to the back. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Handoff to the single running back.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Walker. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rushes on him. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've
always got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Big guy smells it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they go back to the option play, and now this is the 2nd time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's another nice play for this offense. Man, how about this offense? Putting together a drive when they had to have it. They got to have points late in this football game, and they're executing great.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.